Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Installment of Scott Selections here for Tuesday, May 31st. For getting today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a loss in baseball with the Rays on the money line at minus 128 on Bet Online. Line closed at minus 140, and it didn't matter. We had a three-run homer that was robbed in the top of the first inning, so we missed out on 3 runs there. Then Rasmussen came in to pitch at the bottom of the first, walked the first 3 guys. Texas scored 2 in the first, and then Texas finished the game with a 9 runs. But going in, Tampa, if you told me they would score 5 runs with Rasmussen on the mound, I would have assumed we were good. But Rasmussen, who was great all season long, was awful yesterday, and we picked up a loss. So look for a bounce-back winner here on Tuesday. And for the play today, I'm going to go to the WNBA, looking at a matchup between the Mystics and the Fever, taking place at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to go with the team total in this one. We're going to take the Mystics. Team total over 85.5 points at minus 120 on DraftKings. Time recording of 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Couple reasons why I like the team total over here for the Mystics. First of all, the Fever have easily been the worst defense in the entire league up to this point. The Fever have allowed at least 92 points in each of their last 5 games. On top of that, the Fever rank number 1 in offensive tempo and dead last in defensive efficiency. So the Fever are a perfect team to take opponent team total overs with because they play fast and they don't guard anybody. And I do think the Mystics are offensively talented enough to take advantage of this lackluster Fever defense. Now, to go through Indiana at home, some teams have a pretty strong home court advantage, some teams don't, and the Fever do not. The Fever are 2-4 straight up at home this season, but defensively, the Fever have been a mess in front of their home fans. Indiana is allowing 89.5 points per game at home this season, and I do think the Mystics should be able to get to at least 86 in this spot as a result. Now, to go through some previous matchups, they played in the first meeting of the season, and the Mystics only scored 84 points. However, if you dig a little bit deeper, you see that the Mystics scored 84 points despite shooting terribly from the three-point line and shooting decently from the floor. Not great. But to go through the actual shooting numbers, the Fever went 4 for 18 from the three-point line, which is equivalent to 22.2%. And they also only shot 44.9% from the floor. So assuming that the Mystics shoot closer to their season average of 35.1% from 3, and assuming they actually do shoot a little bit better from the floor, the Mystics should easily cruise past 85.5. And the fact that they still got to 84 despite that, all those mediocre to below average shooting numbers, makes me pretty optimistic that the Mystics should be able to get over this number with relative ease. But to go through another factor, you have Elena Delle Donne, who some people regard as being the best player in the league, if not easily a top 3 offensive player in the league, and she will be playing in this game, which is important because she has really not played many road games. She's only played in one of the team's first 4 road games, but she's officially been ruled active for this game. And considering the fact that she is averaging a team-high 17.7 points per game while shooting 48.7% from the floor and 37.9% from 3 is definitely a big boost for the Mystics to have her in the lineup, and I do think she should definitely help the Mystics potentially push 90 into this game. But if you're going to give me a Mystics offense, which is very solid with Cloud, with Delle Donne, etc., against the worst defense in the league and against a team that goes faster than anyone else in the league, I do think this team total is just too low. I think you should see the Mystics probably push 90, but at 85.5 at minus 120, I'll gladly take that. Split it once again here for Tuesday, May 31st. Going to be on the Washington Mystics team total over 85.5 points at minus 120 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.